Good evening, everybody. How is everybody going today? Well, you have to excuse my voice. I don't know where it's come from, but my voice has just decided to wanted to run away. So please bear with my ugly, croaky sounding voice. And yeah, we should be all done in an hour. So we'll get some viewers in, get some hellos. Hope everybody's doing well. So I'm Bree. I'm based in Western Sydney. I'm an evidential and energy psychic medium. So I use all my class senses in all of my readings. It's pretty cool. Like, you know, I get the tasting, the smelling, the sensing, the knowing, everything. So I'm a healer as well. I also do past life readings. I do aura readings, energy readings. I do intuitive readings, card readings. It's pretty much you name it. I can help you out there. I just don't do medical or legal. I'm not a doctor or a lawyer. So, but I do have a Facebook page, Psychic Medium Bree Wilson. If you just yeah, I'm sure it'll come up. Well, I'm sure you'll be able to find it. Yeah, cool, sweet. So yeah, just type that into the search bar. You can't miss me, honestly. But yeah, I go on YouTube. I go live a couple of times a week. Try and build that community base just to try and give people that place to come to every now and again when they're not coping, which is kind of what we're going to be talking about tonight a little bit later on down the track. A couple of things that's been on my mind and what I've noticed with people weird things have been going on lately. So yeah. We'll get onto that a little bit later because I want you guys to actually have a chance to talk about things that have been bugging you, you know, like especially the last, well, you know what, especially since we've been in the retrograde or the shadow of. So Rishi, hey, how are you going? So Rishi Lahori, hey, how are you doing? Can I please have a reading? I'll get Richard to bring that back up a little bit later on when we get through some hellos. That's okay. Adele, hello, darling. Thank you for joining me. Thank you for joining me. Whitney, hi Bree and Richard and everybody. Purple's my favourite colour, so good choice. Kathleen Boyle, good morning from Glasgow in Scotland. Oh, Fiona Young, hi. Back at you. Thanks for joining me. Brooke, hi, first time watching you. Oh, welcome, welcome. I'm on a pull then. So these are spirit cards. So if we could go back to the other one, please, Richard, if that's cool. Just because she's new, I'm going to give her. Yeah, I was just going to pull her a quick affirmation card. Your body is a pendulum and let it guide you. That's all. Just because she was a newbie. Any newbie, you get a little card like that. They're not actually tarot cards. They're little sentences, little affirmation cards. So yeah. Brooke, nothing real can be threatened and nothing unreal exists. That's for you, just for the first time watching. Anybody first time watching, let me know and I'll be able to bring you a little card like that. They're really cool. I found them at Kmart the other day. So we'll get. All right, guys. So we'll get through some hellos. You only got that one because you were new. So Claudette Holledge, welcome. Thank you for joining me. Thank you for joining. Thank you for joining. Karen Demott, hi Bree. Hello, how are you? Thanks for joining. Maureen Lang, thank you for coming, honey. Good to see you. Rachel Cooper, good morning, good evening. Mick Hayward, good morning. I hope everyone is well today. I do too. I hope everybody's having a marvellous morning. Christine Davis, good morning. Good morning, hon. How are you? I hope you're well. Alison Turner, loved and shared. Good evening. I'll be back watching in about 20 minutes. Until then, thank you for reminding me, Alison. If you guys would like a proper reading, all I ask is that you share SPTV's page, like and share and follow SPTV, as well as my page, Psychic Medium Bree Wilson. And please make sure that you let me know when you share. And feedback is a must, please. If I'm drawn to you tonight, I just ask that you give me some feedback because, yeah, it's just an energy exchange. Karen McDermott, hi Bree, I'm a newbie too. So hi, I'm a newbie too. Thanks, Bree. I swear I just went dyslexic then, didn't I? I'll pull one little one for you. Okay, so what you have here is when you are ready to heal, trust that you are infinities are sorted within your on point, your radiant center. If that makes any sense. Okay, so I'll read it again. When you are ready to heal, trust that there are infinities stored within you. you're on point, so which is your radiant center. These are fairly new, so I always try and bring in the new cards, but I hope that made sense. Abby loves Smith. Hello, first time watching. Okay, awesome. Make sure that you share the video, share our page out, SPTV and Psychic Medium Brianna Wilson. Okay, and I'll be able to do a proper reading for you there. Okay, Abby. All right. So, question: top or bottom? I'm gonna go top. Ground in your favorite place today. Feel the earth healing and renewing you. I feel that you're very spiritual. I feel that you're definitely somebody that is in touch with nature. But we'll move on. Hope that makes sense. Adele, first time. Awesome. Okay, well, I'll get the card. Okay, so Adele, this is how does your try that again. How does you feel today? Can you identify places of stagnant energy or tightness within your body? Utilize a mystic practice to help improve this. I actually read something earlier tonight, Adele, and that actually shows that, if you're feeling a lot of pain in your lower back and things like in your lower back, middle back, or upper back, depending on where it is the pain is, it can actually show different things of how you actually feel about your life in general. So if, say, for example, you've actually got lower back problems, you could be feeling that you have, you haven't been given enough, nourishment as a child, for example, or there's been not enough support, you haven't been supported throughout your life, or there's just certain stresses, or there's a certain emotion that's actually usually giving you those pains, which I feel that, if I'm correct, would resonate with that card. So let me know. Let me know. I also do offer private readings as well. I'm also a mentor in psychic development and spiritual awakening and ascension. If you guys need any guidance one-on-one, I'm happy to work with you as well. So I just thought I'd chuck that in there. We've got Richard Kirby. Good morning, Bree. I haven't been on for a while, so it's been nice watching again. Take care. You too. Thank you for joining me. Glad that it's coming out of winter. Marissa Serafino. Hi, Bree. Haven't seen you in a minute. Miss your show. Hope is all well. My show's, yeah, actually, I haven't been on the last week. So just had a bit going on, but I haven't really had time to jump on. But I should be back to normal now. So you'll see this face out when that will happen. My rant? Okay, so there's a couple of things that I'm going to talk about that's really been annoying me, and that's, well, today I actually read what happened over here in our country last night. 5 teenagers were killed in a tragic accident where the car was ripped to pieces. Now, I don't mean any disrespect to the person that actually miraculously survived out of all of them, but how fast he must have been going and how fast anybody goes, it doubles when you hit something. I've lost a friend when I was pregnant with my son who drank drive. I'm not going to say his name, but he has been around a lot the last few days especially. I nearly saw 2 car accidents in a period of about 20 minutes yesterday. And people are just aggressive to each other. What is going on? What is going on, honestly? And then there's backstabbing, there's bitching. That's the only swear word I'm going to say because I couldn't think of anything else. But people are more happy to rip each other apart and do stupid things and risk their lives, get in cars, powerful cars, utes going at 130 Ks, I reckon, at least, killing 5 of his friends. And the only thing that he could say was, oh, I'm stuffed. I'm going to jail. All right. Things need to change around here. Things need to change around the world because you know what? That's the 5 lives lost like that. Because he wants to show off. He wants to be a big boy. If anybody is listening that is just getting their license or getting out on the road, I promise you, it is not a place that you want to have an accident. Because I reckon 30% of people that actually have bad accidents survive out of out of the rest of that. If you've seen my Facebook profile or my Facebook page, there's a car accident that happened to me many years ago, about 6 years ago. No, sorry, 8 years ago now, 2014, however long that was. I should have died. I really should have. And that was my turning point. And I really hope this young boy makes something of his life out of this. And I really hope that everybody that is someone to show off, somebody that is someone to risk other people's lives just to make yourself feel like a big boy or a big girl, you should be ashamed of yourself. You should be dead set ashamed of yourself. You need to take a step back and appreciate the life that you have, because we're in the middle of a huge awakening. Nothing is ever happened like this in mankind ever known, right? And then there's, beautiful young light workers and beautiful young people that are here to do a job. Gone. Every life is so precious. Every one of you is so precious. And it just annoys me that there's no respect or regard for anyone else's life but their own. Now, I couldn't really give two bums about the boy that was driving, because he took lives and all he could care about was jail. That's just disgusting. I'm sorry, it is. So I do hope that he's learned a lesson, and I do hope that he's well and safe. But that is just that's one thing that's really irked me. Another thing is also confidentiality and people talking to you in confidence about something. The last thing that you do, and this is something that's happened to me this week, is go around and run behind someone's back and tell them everything that you've just said. I'm honestly struggling here as a human being, because I don't feel like I'm a human being because of how destructive everybody is. That's not who we are. It's not. The world would be such a better place if people just pull their crap together and just start working together, because I've been doing this now for a few years and I've been seeing progress within the collective. And then tragedy happens, fires happen. Like, the government over here is, I don't really watch TV at all, but all I know is that nothing's being done ever. Around here, around the world, anywhere, everywhere. There's just a lot that needs to be fixed. And if we all can just do our part, it'll make a huge difference. But I'm gonna stop it there, because you guys don't need to hear my problems. Thank you for letting me vent, but please, please just look after yourselves. In my country, we've had stabbings, young 16-year-olds dying at the Easter show, young 16-year-olds, stabbing each other because someone's looking at, so-and-so's girlfriend. It's just horrible. If that's really what you want for your lives, then yeah, keep going. But, you're not going to get anywhere. And you're just going to make so much chaos and darkness. But I'm going to leave it there, as I said. But thank you for letting me have my rant. But yeah, I hope I have gotten through to some people. But yeah. Whitney, I agree, Bree, there's some disgusting behaviour going. It is. It's horrible. And that's why I say I'm an alien, because I'm not from a place that is naturally from that sort of behaviour. I can't fathom it or understand it. And it's how people can have that mentality. And it's I didn't even think to do anything the way that you would. Do you know what I mean? It's just, karma's real. Karma's real. As long as you come from a good place and a loving place, and as long as you always let someone know that you care, then you can't really go wrong. Honestly, can't really go wrong. But if there's anything you guys would like to discuss, let me know. Sarah Burston, I agree. People need to support one more and come together. I'm having an issue with my daughter's school, and they are offering options, but they aren't really suitable for her. So we aren't getting anywhere. You know what? That's another thing that you probably just brought up too, but how people like your school will only do it to benefit themselves. People are only going to ever do things that benefit themselves. Why can't people just do things to benefit other people? Honestly, see the emotion in my voice and in my face. Hear it in my voice, sorry. See it in my face. I'm very passionate about this sort of thing. You know what I mean? You could bring up your case in front of the government, and they can't actually, they have to do something, or they have to at least, governors, sorry, and they have to at least adhere to it, or at least acknowledge it. And then that way, if they don't do anything, it's going to make themselves look bad. Do you know what I mean? It's horrible, and people aren't being heard. And the thing is, if people were to actually get together, you don't understand how manipulative people can be. And if everyone's in the same place, everyone is starting to realize we're all in the same place. And if we start to work as one, we can actually do a lot more than what they're allowing us to believe. Nick Hayward, it only takes a second to change your life forever. I've got something for you. You are one step away from changing your entire life. I like that. Very similar to my saying. Pam J, hello from Chicago, welcome. Excuse me, my squeaky voice. I've got no voice left. Sarah Boston, I can see how passionate you are. I do think there are people coming into this work that will raise the vibration, hopefully. They will make the changes. They will make the changes. They will. I feel your heartbreak. Yeah, I've got, a frog in my throat at the moment. My eyes are tearing up, and it's horrid. It's absolutely disgusting. And I think humans should be absolutely ashamed of themselves, ashamed of their behavior. Like just how there's people that want to hurt each other, kill each other, stab each other over looking at someone's girlfriend, getting in a car, killing 5 of your friends, and only caring about going to jail. Where the hell is your empathy? Where is your sympathy? Where is your decent human decency in being a human? Being a human honestly, being a human would not be a good reputation in the Galactic Federation and all that kind of stuff. I'm a believer in that. I'm a huge believer in that. And honestly, like, if I was up there, I'd disown humans. It's a tough place down here at Earth. Honestly, it is. And it feels like living hell sometimes. But it doesn't have to be that way. I'll leave it at that. Thanks, Fiona, for sharing, doll. Julie, Julie Orkney. Sorry, I couldn't pronounce your name right, darling. Your last name right. I feel the same as you. My heart breaks with the greed. Materialism is ramped up at the moment. It is, and spiritualism will always be the saving light. 100%, girl, 100%. And you know what? I have absolute faith that a lot of us, if we can ascend right, are going to not actually see what people perceive as the end of the world. But the way we're going is going to get there. We're on the verge of an entire of destruction of humanity, with the way we're going at the moment. With what's going on in the world. Okay, Samantha, hello from South Africa. Welcome. Rachel Arnold. The entire world is in turmoil, and selfish and greed are the forefront. No, they're not. No, they're not. I'll explain why in a second. Unfortunately, that free will we speak of isn't understood with consequences. Just because we can doesn't mean we should. Just because it's legal doesn't mean it's right. Just because it's illegal doesn't mean it's wrong. There's still knowing the difference between right and wrong. Like it's for example, how I've seen the police treat some people over here in my country. Oh, it's gross. It's disgusting, and like they don't know that. It's yeah. I've just seen a lot of things on TikTok. I've seen a lot of things in my area too. Just how people get spoken to, how people get treated. Like as a recovering drug addict and as a recovered drug addict, I find it disgusting that people get searched the way they do, and treated the way they do because they've been known to police before. Do you know what I mean? And it's really sad because they don't get treated as an equal that we all are. We're all going to the same place. Doesn't matter what skin, color, race, whatever. We're all human. We're all here for the same purpose. Whitney, about the 15-year-old boy attacking a lady walking her baby in Australia makes me so mad. Will he probably just get a slap on the wrist? Look, doesn't matter what there's something that I want to say though. If any of you, and I know that there's a fair few people that watch my shows, follow me, and it's SPTV. If any of you witness anything like the pram situation, and do nothing, you're as bad as the attacker. If you do nothing about it, or even go to call the police because someone's being mugged or stabbed or whatever, and you do nothing about it, you're as bad as the person that's doing it. Because you could be, like it's people do nothing because they don't want to upset their lives. It's just no. Him, if he does get a slap on the wrist, I promise you, karma will not do that. I don't feel like he will. That is just horrible. And if he does get a slap on the wrist, then doesn't that say something? I hope people are starting to realise what I'm trying to say. Marissa, Serafino, my town has been on national news for the amount of shootings, and these kids are only 15. I get you. I hear you so bad, like loud and clear. We also have sideshows with kids who can't drive and hit bystanders. That is what we need over here, 100%. You can't just go out at night alone as a female. My mum just got her purse snatched 2 days ago. What? Okay, I really hope that everybody can feel the upsetness enough to make a shift in what we're going to do here as a collective. This is not something that can keep going on. Okay, I'm not somebody to just sit there and complain and whinge and complain and whinge. I'm going to say exactly how I feel because I'm concerned. I am concerned for people. I am concerned for for people that are just innocent and they're vulnerable. I'm concerned for people's welfare. I'm concerned for, my partner's welfare if he goes down the road and he, God forbid, he bumps into someone he doesn't like and he gets, like, it's just, people need to stop carrying on like pork chops. Marissa Serafina, so now I attend all city council meetings and speak for my people. Good girl. I want to make an example of this lady right here. Okay? Like I'm doing, like she's doing, like a lot of you are doing and should be doing. Okay? Like you're all black sheep for a reason in your younger lives and social lives. Start using that for the greater good and using it as a ramp up. I want to start doing that. So whoever's with us, it would be really good. Okay, I'm really proud of you there, honestly. And next week, when I do come back, next fortnight, sorry, if I don't see you guys on my live next week, I would like to hear what you guys have done to, take this step. I got an opportunity to go, and be an editor, not like a contributor in a magazine. And if I get my say, believe me, I'm going to be mentioning this. Yvonne Jackson, good morning, everybody. Good evening. It's a bit of a tense, energetic morning, or probably evening for over here. But yeah, I apologise if that is just I've had a bit on my chest. And 28 minutes in, if you guys would like a reading or something to say, let me know. Yeah, you guys get the drift. I'm not going to continue to ramble. I feel a lot better. Thank you for letting me get that off my chest. But I hope that you guys have been inspired enough to do something about it, to do your part. Linda Davies, my heart breaks also to hear this news. I lost my beloved husband, 19 years this Christmas Eve. I'm sorry for your loss, sweetie. After a year after he was in a big car crash, and the driver of the car was part disabled and changed my beloved. Wow. Not drink driving coming home from the work. The driver was speeding on a mountain road and he hadn't seen you before, but thank you. I just want you guys to not use your anger to sit there and wallow in how bad the world is. Be the change that you want to see. Be the change that you want to see in this world, and I promise you it's going to be a different place. Be the change you want to see. I've been the change that I wanted to see, and look at I know I'm making my mark on this world, and I really want you guys to start doing that too. Okay? Claudette, hello from the UK. Happy Thursday. Happy everybody. Be nice to each other. It will make a world a better place. People don't understand that, but they just want greed. People are greedy. Yeah. It will get better, but we need to do something about it. I appreciate the time, the last 30 minutes to just let me vent, but we're going to go to a quick ad, and I promise we'll do readings after that. I'll try and get through as many as I can, okay? Back soon.
Are you planning a paid spiritual event, or looking for something to do this weekend? Then visit myspiritualevents.com. You can browse the listing, view the event details, watch a YouTube clip, look at a mini gallery, select dates and times, pay for tickets using PayPal or your debit card. Organizers can register for free and start selling tickets within minutes, be it for their online or in-person spiritual event. As an organizer, you will have access to your own admin dashboard, which will display information such as your income and your bookings, all in a simple and user-friendly display. It's free to use. Join and upgrade to an organizer. Come and visit us at myspiritualevents.com.
My Spirit Life is a free online interactive magazine for those who have an interest in improving their spiritual lives. Authors can upload images, videos, and audio clips to their own articles. The public can place comments, rate the article, and follow the author. All articles are vetted before being published. For more information and to place your own article, please visit myspiritlife.co.uk.
Back. Okay, so I've had a bit of a breather. I've got 30 minutes left, so I want to try and pump out as much as I can. Just give me 2 seconds. All right, so I need you guys to give me questions, but please give me validations. Please give me some feedback. All right, please make sure that you share the videos, please make sure that you, like and follow SPTV. Rishi Lahori, how are you? Can I please have it? Okay, sorry. Thank you, Richard. I feel that there's possibly a gambling issue with you or somebody around you. If it's not you, then it's somebody around you. I don't feel that it's too bad at the moment, but I'm just picking up on pubs or, bars. I'm picking up on all of that sort of stuff, and whether it's, it could be drinking or it could be there's somebody around you that's going to be impacting that. That's going to impact you. So I feel that you just watch and observe people from now on, okay, honey? You want a career rating, been facing lots of rejections, 8 months, lost my job hunt. Okay, so try and find an investment. Try and find something that you can invest in. So, like millionaires have gotten like no jobs. They don't work because they've got investments. So that's kind of stuck by me. And I feel that if you were to find some way to invest your money so that you put money in, but you get obviously more, but you obviously know what investing is, but do that, because I feel like that's going to be what saves you. Don't feel rejected because the universe is just keeping things out of your way that are not going to work for you, and it's just saving you more heartache, more frustration. Okay, be thankful to the universe that it's saving you that time, and that it's going to align you with the right job at the right time when it is suited. Okay, I hope this helps some. Okay, Wendy Watson, would love a message, please. Okay, I've got a female coming through for you, but it could be like a friend or a sister. I feel that she had cancer or some sort of health condition like that. I feel that she had it for maybe 5 or so years, and then it started to get bad. Or there's something else. I feel like there was not... I don't feel that the cancer that she had was what actually killed her. What I feel like happened was that she actually got that sick, her immune system got that low, and she got perhaps a respiratory sickness, or there was something going on there. But there was 2 or 3 sicknesses at this point in time with this person that's coming through for you now. And I've just got to say that, look, whatever blame that you have had, and if you don't know what I'm talking about, then I do apologize, and it could be somebody around you. But if it's not for you, then be there for somebody that's obviously going through someone that's just lost this person. Because I feel that your auntie, wow. Would you mind explaining, Wendy, what kind of things that she had wrong with her? Because I feel that there's intestinal issues as well as maybe a lot of heartburn. I'm picking up on a lot of heartburn and back problems. Like, did she have a problem with her gallbladder or her liver, maybe? Let me know, honey, if you can. But she's with you. Yeah, it sounds like her auntie. Okay, so could you explain? Yeah, did you validate on the illnesses if there was more than one, and whereabouts they were? Because I'm getting from chest to lungs and lungs to stomach, in that entire area of your upper torso. So, yeah, she's not in pain anymore, and she's with you always. I feel like there's a locket or a bracelet that she even might have given you, or that you might have. It might have like a little elephant on it, or a little animal on it that actually, is very faint. It's very what's the word? I can't think of the word. Fragile. Sorry, my brain cells aren't working right now, but yeah, you get the idea. Very fine jewelry, yeah. But let me know. Wendy Watson. She had cancer of the cervix, I believe, and you have stomach issues. Okay, so you're the one with the stomach issues. And do you suffer a lot of like acid reflux or a lot of like heartburn as well? Because I feel that there could be an overactive bile duct in there for you, maybe. And I feel that it's not just the food that you eat and intolerances. I feel that there might be, there could be a blockage there maybe. So just go get it checked, or even maybe like a blocked appendix. Is there something like going on there? Or yeah, just let me know, because I feel that it's, I can feel that it's quite painful. It's like a constant pinch in a place that you can't actually get relief from. Yeah, like in the lower left or the right hand side of your back. Yeah, right hand side. Heartburn bad. Okay. All right. So it's not just the intolerances, obviously, in food that you're eating. I feel that there could be something that can be prevented if you just get it checked. And if I'm wrong, thank God. Do you know what I mean? But yeah, you can't go wrong in just going to get it checked. That's all I can say, son. Thank you for listening. Hope it helps. You're waiting on hysterectomy. Wow. Okay, well, just don't put your body through much too quickly, okay? Like, yeah, just listen to your body and don't try and just get it done out of the way, because you'll pay the consequences for it later. Melanie Wellens, would love a reading if drawn, please. I feel you're very high vibrational and you're very sweet. You've got very nice energy, but you wear your heart on your sleeve. And I feel that you get offended or hurt so easily because of how sensitive you are. And it's almost like you wake up in the morning and you're like, why am I feeling these intense emotions? Melanie, it's probably not you. It's probably people around you. You think about it. If you're feeling like you're just really depressed one day, or you can't get out of bed, or you're just feeling like you're grieving for no reason, it could be the fact that you're picking up on somebody that just lost their son or daughter over the road, or, someone close to you that is going through something like that. I feel that you're a bit of a transmuter in energy, and I feel that it's good for you to help people kind of lift their vibration too. So you're quite good at that. You hold a space open for people to make them want to talk, which is good. Hope that helps. Kathleen Boyle, is my spiritual journey going to get stronger? Will I see spirit soon? Okay, so I'm going to come across possibly a little bit blunt here, but you're never going to see it in front of you like you would physical objects. All right, I actually do mentoring in this area. I do mentoring one-on-one. And if you really want to get your clear senses going, don't use your eyesight. Take your eyesight completely away. That's what I do with my students. So if my students are having issues where they can't reach out to spirit, or they're not receiving these messages, take physical senses away, and there'll be a different result. You are good at what you do. You are gifted, and you're here for a reason, but you have self-doubt, a lot of self-doubt, and you don't trust your intuition, and you definitely should. I'll leave it there. Melanie Villains, thank you. You're welcome. Love the purple heart, by the way. Kathleen Boyle, yes, true, I understand that. Awesome stuff. Awesome stuff. Kane Ross, would so appreciate a reading. Either way, sending love and light to you and everyone. Oh, thank you. Thank you. Sending it back to you, mate. Okay, so be careful with the lady that you're talking to, because I feel like that there's a big thing that you don't know about. I'm sorry, I'm going to be completely honest. I feel that there's either a pregnancy that you might not be aware of, or there could be something going on with the female that is very deceitful and wrong. This probably won't resonate with you because it might not be happening in your physical awareness right now, but give it, if I'm wrong, thank God, but that's the feeling I get from your question, and just not your question, but just from you. I hope this helps. Claudette, may I please have a message? Thank you. I think I've read for you already, haven't I? Nope. I'll actually pull out the Psychic Tarot cards here. Those are little spirit guide cards. Those are the other ones. Now, these are my Psychic Tarot ones. Okie dokie. Let's see what the cards have to say for you, Claudette. All right. The waiting game. Are you looking to fall pregnant, or are you trying to fall pregnant? I'm so sorry for the personal question. Don't feel you have to answer it now on the live. Feel free to message me if you want to. You don't even have to answer me at all. But I feel that there's a waiting game. You're waiting for something, whether that be a pregnancy or whether that be results for something, possibly pregnancy. I feel that there's something going on there with the waiting game. So be patient. Answers will come when it's time done. I'll leave it at that. Louisa James would love a reading. Please give me specific questions. If that's cool. Like, it's just, yeah, I like knowing that I'm actually helping in a certain area, not just, generally. If you can think of like an actual question, I'm happy to answer. You want to be pregnant. Go get a test. because I feel that you're going to be very soon if you're not already. I'm talking if you are, it'd be very, 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 very early days. But I'm seeing a girl. So I hope that helps. I'm just trying to get my charger cord. Brooke, and would love a reading and never had one done like this before. Okay. Would you like intuitive or card reading? Just give me 2 seconds. I just need to find my laptop cord. Babe. Sorry, guys. Harley. Laptop cord. All right, so Brooke, let me know if you want a card reading or an intuitive reading. So I've just done intuitive, most of the session today. But yeah, it's up to you. I'm just plugging my computer into life support while you reply. There we go. Don't mind, happy for any. That doesn't help. All right, I'll just pull the card for you. Okay, so Brooke, stand your ground. Stand your ground. So this is something that I feel you're just learning how to do, and you're learning how to. Once you learn how to vocalize things in a loving, kind, calm manner, you'd be surprised how far you get. So that's something that I feel you're going to become very good at very soon, mainly because you're frustrated because you're not getting heard, which is where you need to stand your ground. Okay, so I'll pull one more and see what it says. Trapped in fear. Now, before you even type anything or say anything or even finish hearing what I'm saying, this is something that you are not going to easily admit to yourself. This is something that you have been battling for a while, and I feel that you need to come to terms with the fact that stop being in I do not mean this in any disrespect, sweetheart, but denial about it. Okay, there's something going on that you haven't dealt with, and I think that you need to deal with it. Okay, so I hope that helps. My voice is starting to fade. I'm so sorry. So true. I hate saying no to people. I hate saying no to people too, but you know what I hate even more? I hate being put in stupid situations because I was too, I was too nice to say no. I didn't want to hurt their feelings or upset them. But I would rather upset them than deal with my annoying, irritable, cranky self, because I just kick myself. You know what I mean? So yeah. Start saying no to people, but it doesn't mean that you're being rude or mean. You're just giving boundaries. There's nothing wrong with that. Boundaries. Yeah, like that. There's even saying I'll try, or I'll do my best, or I'll let you know. If you want to let them down gently, but you're not going to commit to it, that was something I had to learn too. It was like, I'll let you know. I'll get back to you, and then like, whether I can or I can't, usually they've already sorted the situation out by the time I get back to them anyway. So yeah, there's always a way around it, honey, but don't ever make yourself uncomfortable at someone else's expense, because they're not going to do it for you. Nobody else will. You're never going to find a friend like you. Amy, would love a reading on what's come from now since I finally forgave myself and everyone else that may have done wrong to me in my past. I know I deserve happiness and the best life has to offer. Keep that intention. Keep that mentality. Get a pen and paper and go and write down, what you like. Honestly, like writing it down is insane. If you write down things that you want certain in your life, Amy, like stability, financial success, all that kind of stuff. Find affirmations to write it down, and you'll be surprised how damn quickly they work. I'll give you an example. I was doing money mantras or money making affirmations. This is in the last 72 hours. I have found $2 coins twice in 2 different days, and I've also found $10 today, as well as I've actually had a bit of, a few readings as well previously. So it does work. It does help. And if subconscious blocks too, don't even know they're there, but they are. But I feel that you just need to stop putting your happiness in other people's hands, Amy. Stop allowing people to dictate your happiness, because you are never going to be happy, and you will end up in the same situations as you always have, unless you actually, stand with yourself. All right. It's putting your happiness on people's hands is giving them power that they do not deserve. Bree, I'm crying happy tears instead of sad ones. Great. I'm happy for you, man. I really am. That's fantastic. I really am happy for you. Make sure that it's happiness coming from within you, though, not from somebody else or a materialistic object. All right, I'll leave it at that. Congratulations, though, G. I'm really happy for you. Linda Fletcher, is my hubby okay? He passed away 5 weeks ago. Oh, bless. Yes, I do. I feel like he's great peace, and I feel that he's almost at the verge of fully being crossed over. I feel that when he passed away, he knew he was passing, but he didn't know how quickly it was going to happen, and I feel that there was a bit of acknowledgement of death there that he needed to go through in order to actually cross over, which I do feel like he's just about at the end of the Rainbow Bridge. So, if he has come through from anyone to you before now, fantastic. But I personally feel that he's almost there. Yes, he's okay. I do feel like he's 100% okay. Criselda Reyes Calvario. Hello, can I get some spiritual guidance, please? You're not going crazy. You're not going crazy. You're hearing, seeing, sensing, smelling, knowing, and tasting these things, and they are there. You are awakening. You are going through a transformation. Do not go and sign yourself into the psychiatric ward, because you don't need it. You don't need medication. You're not schizophrenic. You're not. What you're experiencing is totally normal. Totally normal. Okay. I literally thought I was going mental when I started to awaken to what I'm doing now. And I thought everybody was like, no, not everyone can be telling me like that it's spot on, unless they're all like, no, no, not everyone's going to be telling you that you're correct for no reason. Do you know what I mean? Like yeah, you need to start believing your abilities, trusting yourself. You're not mental. Okay, I hope this helps, Tal. Viv Goals. Hello, Bree. Do you see me receiving the thing I've been manifesting? I want to ask you a question. Do you see yourself receiving the thing you've been manifesting? Because if you don't, then that's why you haven't. Okay, write it down on paper. Like I've said, I'm grateful for this house I'm about to receive. If it's a house that you're manifesting, I'm grateful for the money that I'm about to receive in my bank account. I'm serious. Like, I tested it out the last few days and it actually works. Like, I'm not kidding. I found, like, yeah, as I said, I found $10, $2 coins on $2 in 2 different days. And I've had a bit of a good week. So write it down. Linda Fletcher, thank you so much. This is the first time I've heard from you, and I agree with you. He was stubborn. I can't thank you enough. You're welcome. I'm glad I'm able to give you some sort of movement going forward with that. Feel free to follow me on Facebook. I do offer private one-on-ones, guys, as well. So, yeah, please don't be a stranger. Don't be a stranger. I'm going to have absolutely no voice by the end of this live. I can feel it just slowly going on. It's like a lead pencil, just blunt. I'm going to have to just do one more tonight, I think, and I'll have to get off because it's just gone from 70% to 30%. Yeah, I'll do one more, but I'll do one I'm really drawn to, Richard, so just flick through it if you can, honey. Anna Marie Willett, has she been lying to me? Yes. If you have to ask yourself that question, I can guarantee that if she's not lying to you, then something's not right that your energy is picking up on, that your senses are picking up on. Listen to it, go with it. God, it's not going to ever lead you wrong. If you are feeling that way, it is happening. Okay. And yes, I do feel that is the case as well. So make sure that you just, if it's got anything to do with trying to actually put it in front of her and say, stop lying to me, I've got the proof right here, keep things up your sleeve for a little while before putting it to her. Best advice I can give you, sweetie, and I wish you the best of luck with it. I really do. But I'm going to actually head off now because my voice is starting to really break. And I was meant to do a live on YouTube for my Herkimer Diamond and my Multivite. So I'm going to have to save a little bit of voice left, I think. But I want to have to love you and leave you all. Look after yourselves, please. Love yourselves and look after each other. And I'll see you in a fortnight's time. Bye.